Hello, my name is Emily Cullen and I'm the Mescal UL50 Poet in Residence at the University of Limerick's Creative Writing programme. Together with students from the MA in Creative Writing, we're delighted to bring you a series of Espresso Shots of Thought, commencing in International Poetry Month, the month of April. What inspired me to devise these short segments was a quote by the British Indian poet Daljit Nagra, who stated that poetry is an espresso shot of thought. So we invite you now to relax and enjoy an insightful jolt of poetry from the University of Limerick.
Hello, I'm Deirdre Devally. Ekphrasis is the representation of a work of art in one medium by another. Poems that are written in response to other works of art are known as ekphrastic. There is a long, rich history of such poems going back to the time of Homer, who described in the Iliad how the blacksmith god forged the shield of Achilles. Contemporary poet and lecturer Vona Groark poses the question, is ekphrastic poetry the last resort of the lazy poet, the art of the shortcut? She concludes this is not the case, but rather that while it borrows the point of origin for a poem, the artwork is being seen by the poet as no one else quite can. Therefore, the poem is neither a shortcut nor is it lazy. Indeed, ekphrastic transformation requires the poet to add something new, not to simply reproduce the artwork in words, but to turn into its own material. My own poem, Refugee, was inspired by a stunning artwork of the same name by Jim Orr. My response to it was visceral. I was immediately drawn into the subject's pain. This is Refugee. I am broken, broken. An angel has woven a hair-width silken thread around me, stopping my flesh and bones from sundering. My prayer a whisper in a hurricane. My child in my arms. Throw him over, they warn. They mutter of disease. There is menace in their eyes. I wrap him inside my clothing, try to warm his cold body against my skin, an excruciating embrace. The child inside me makes no movement. This one has learned the value of stillness, silence before hearing a word. I wonder, is it sage or demon embedded in my womb? I thank God my husband died before me. They held his head over mine throughout. His blood dripped onto my lips, flowed into my mouth, our last kiss. I am Mother Syria, Mother Gaza, Mother China, Mother Mexico, Mother Ukraine. Sister mothers blood bonded. I am Mother Ireland, famished, entombed in a coffin ship. Mother Vietnam, freezing my way to heaven in a container meant for meat. I am Mother Mary, riding a wooden donkey, seeking refuge at a hospitable inn, carrying my child from crucifixion to what and where? My God, I beg you, asylum, freedom, refuge. My prayer, a whisper on the wind. My firstborn will fertilize the soil of his new land. His dust will mingle with the dust of strangers. I will conceal him till we find refuge, an exiled imam to intone the holy words over his tiny, torn body. I am so thirsty, so hungry, so tired. Hope is the crimson kite of my childhood, severed adrift. Claws of death invite me to sink into their barbed holding. It is a seductive thought, and I am tempted. I am broken, broken, and yet a miracle holds my body intact. Some kindly angel has woven a hair-width silken thread around me, stopping my flesh and bones from sundering. My prayer, a whisper in a hurricane.